Hello, welcome to Melissa's Kitchen. I'm back with another little episode, and today we are making a lemon blueberry cake. I am so excited for this because this is the perfect way to step into June. We're getting towards summertime, it's getting hot, and lemon is just the perfect thing. You know, when you think lemon, you think lemonade stands and how refreshing it is. This cake is going to be decorated and topped with some pretty flowers and some candied lemons. It's going to have a delicious blueberry filling and some lemon zest mixed into the batter. We are actually hosting some guests today, so this is going to be the dessert. I'm so excited and looking forward to making this pretty cake. So let's get started. So we are going to start off by making the blueberry filling so that it can cool down in time for us to bake the cake and all. We are going to start off by measuring out 4 heaping cups of blueberries. You can use fresh or frozen. The recipe did say if you use frozen to thaw them out first. I didn't do that in time, so we're just gonna go ahead and do it without defrosting them, but I think we will be fine. We're going to set our pot over medium heat, and I'm going to measure out these wild blueberries. I'm using wild blueberries today. 4 of these, like I said. 1, 2. And then we're going to measure out 1 cup of sugar. And the juice of 2 lemons. Okay, and last half. Okay, and we're going to add the lemon juice to there as well. I'm putting on an apron before I forget and dirty my pretty white dress. We know how messy baking is. Okay, so we're going to let this reach a simmer, and it may take a little bit longer because I did throw frozen blueberries in here. But we're just gonna let that simmer down a little bit and then thicken up, and then we'll be done with this part. Okay, so while we let that reach a simmer, I'm going to begin measuring out the ingredients for the cake batter. So let's start out with the dry ingredients first. We are going to measure out 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and we are going to spoon and level it just to make sure we get the right amount. There's 1. Okay, so now we are going to measure out 1 tablespoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt. We're going to give the dry ingredients a good little mix. So we set our dry ingredients to the side, and now we're going to mix in the wet ingredients for our cake. We are doing half a cup of butter, which is 1 stick of butter, half a cup of vegetable oil, 1 3/4 cup of sugar. So this is something that you would normally do with a mixer, like an electric mixer or the KitchenAid, but I don't have a KitchenAid. I've actually never owned one. I usually do have a handheld mixer, but it broke a couple months ago and I just have not bought one. I'm used to doing things by hand anyway, but to make your life easier, go ahead and mix all of this with a KitchenAid or a handheld electric mixer. So I'm going to just mix and mix until this becomes smooth and creamy. Okay, so now we are going to add 3 eggs, 1 at a time. Now we are going to alternate between mixing in the dry ingredients, a cup of milk, and half a cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice, little by little. Keep alternating between the two. Between the three. Now that we have our ingredients fully incorporated, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of lemon zest and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now we are going to evenly spread the batter between 2 cake pans. Okay, so now we are going to pop these in the oven at 350 degrees for about 28 to 32 minutes. Our blueberry filling seems to be about done. It did decrease in amount a little bit, which is what we want. We want it to decrease about 1/3. So I'm just setting it aside to cool down while we continue baking our cake. Okay, so our cake is baking, and meanwhile I am making some candied lemon so I could decorate the cake with. So all I did is added 1 cup of sugar, juice from 1 whole lemon, and then 2 lemons. I thinly sliced them, and we're just going to let this simmer and mix together, and then we're going to lay them out on a parchment paper covered baking sheet and just let them dry out, and that's about it. And it's super easy. It just took me an extra 10 minutes and it's going to make our cake look so pretty. I got a little bit of a head start. I forgot to click record, but I am making the cream cheese frosting now. So what I did is I added 1 cup of softened butter and 1 package of cream cheese that is also softened, and I'm just mixing it by hand. I'm pretty tired because, like I said, I don't have my mixer. First, make sure the butter is very creamy and mixed through, and then you can just easily add in the cream cheese. So I'm just mixing this up a little bit, and then so that I can add the rest of my ingredients. Meanwhile, I am letting the cakes cool down over there. I set them on a rack so that they can cool faster. Here they are. And here are the candied lemons just waiting to be used. Okay, so here are my candied lemons, and I'm going to decorate my cake a little bit. So I'm just going to set some of these lemons down the center. Bring it down here, try to cover that spot where it's kind of broken, or very broken. Top it with a little bit of the filling. a little bit, sprinkle it around. Okay, so here is the final result. It looks so pretty. And the lighting is, oh, there we go. We can see it better this way. So I got a little bit messy here. My guest ended up showing up and I didn't get to finish it completely with you guys, but I kind of had to rush the ending. But I mean, it's a little messy, but it also looks natural and so beautiful and simple at the same time. Nothing too crazy. So we are going to try it out. Okay, so I'm gonna do a taste test. Here is the cake. So beautiful. So let's give it a try now. That's very good. You can taste the lemony flavor and the blueberry flavor. And like the breading is so good. Moist, perfect. This is perfect for the summertime, so I highly recommend. Just for yourself, or if you're gonna have a backyard barbecue or a party of any sort, make this cake. You won't regret it. It's so delicious. Everyone's gonna love it. So we are having some Prosecco outside with my guests, and I'm going to go take this outside and enjoy it with everyone and have everyone else try it as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you liked this video. Thank you for joining me in Melissa's kitchen. If you do end up trying this, please let me know. It's so good. And I'll see you next time. Bye.